Welcome to the Ladies Enrichment Club Worldwide, where we support women in business and we showcase their products and talk about their services. Today we have a special guest with us and she will be introducing herself. Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you, my dear. You can introduce yourself and your business, what you do, and also tell us something that you like to do, your hobby.
All right, so my name is Soraya, and I'm originally Sri Lankan, but I was raised in the UAE my entire life. And I studied interior design because I've always had a knack for art and painting, which are my hobbies. And then I shifted into polymer clay, which I'm obsessed with since 2018, and why my business started altogether.
Lovely. Polymer clay is such a nice medium.
When I'm working with clay, I'm a person who enjoys working with my hands. And I have a 2-year-old as well who joins me at the table. So he's got a portion of his clay and he tries to mimic whatever I'm doing. So it's very interesting to see what he picks up from me. But when it's just me and the clay, it's just zen. It's my zen with a little bit of music in the background. Whatever happens just happens and it flows. And it's such a peaceful time for me when I'm working with clay. I
Oh,
really enjoy it.
it is really relaxing and like you said, you're in a zone of your own.
Yeah.
And I really love the piece that you're wearing today.
Oh,
It's
thank
beautiful.
you.
The green and the gold goes so nicely together. I hope I'm not colorblind, but I think it's green and gold,
Nope.
right?
Yes, it's like a mint green and a gold. It's organic shaped and it's something I just made last night.
It's crazy how quickly you can make something and you can wear it the next day. Uh,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, lovely. I love the idea. Tell me, Thuraya, why did you choose to go into this type of business? Why did you choose polymer clay jewelry?
Well, in 2018, in my last physical job, I started dabbling with polymer clay because I used to work with special needs students in the center. And we were doing a project for Fly Dubai where they would house some of the jewelry. So while doing my research and development in different kinds of materials, we tried resin, we tried wire, and then we settled on polymer clay because it was safe for them to use. They picked it up very quickly as well. So the more I learned about it, the more I taught them. It just became a day and night thing. If I wasn't at work with polymer clay, I was at home on Pinterest looking at polymer clay designs and, color mixes and colorways. It just became a constant obsession to a point that I was like, I need to keep doing this. And the more I did it, and the more my friends saw my pieces, they were like, you need to sell, you need to sell. And the pandemic happened. I'm like, I'm home and I've got a bit of time on my hands. Why not? Why not sell? Why not let the world see my pieces? Because they were always constantly stocked away at home. I share a few pictures here and there with my friends, and they always had positive feedback. I thought, let's take the leap. And here I am now.
Amazing. Pinterest. Let's talk a little about Pinterest. Do you have an account on Pinterest?
Not yet. I do have my personal account where I keep saving things for Crio, my brand,
Hmm.
but I do intend on starting my own Pinterest board where I share moods, colorways, inspirations, things that inspire me to make the pieces that I make. Because I think Pinterest is such a wonderful resource in terms of visual inspiration.
Mm, I love Pinterest. I can
Mm,
I can spend a few hours on Pinterest and then
easily.
afterwards I would be like, oh my goodness, look at all my time. Now I feel so guilty because I just wasted all that time on Pinterest.
True, true.
People around the world are just so talented. What do you think?
Oh, unbelievable. Like on Facebook, there are so many polymer clay groups. You see the kind of interests that branch out for people because some like doing mug art where they do their little designs on the mug, and quite a few of us do jewelry, of course. And then you see people who do like miniature models of their favorite characters from TV or, like life, real life models. And
Mm,
creativity is endless, and it's so beautiful to see so many people so invested in something like this, and
I
it
love
brings us all together. Yeah.
I love it. It's like, even though we are living in an electronic world, everything is so electronic, people
Yeah.
still take time to do creative stuff. And I want to quickly screen share your Instagram, and then
Okay.
we go through some of your pieces. Here we are. Okay.
There we are.
So take us through who's taking these beautiful photos. Are you the photographer?
I invested in a little light box, and I created a particular theme that I wanted to run with. So I'm going along the lines of a little bit of a luxe look. That's why you see the peach silk in the background. It kind of matches the color of my logo as well. And I'm
Mm,
starting to do like themed pieces. So you see the top three together. They're of the same clay design, but they're made into different shapes and sizes. The center one is completely hand cut. So there was no cutters to it. There was no, uh, ready-made pieces about it. It was all hand folded, hand cut, and designed. And even the triangles, the necklace is something new that I'm working with in the
love
second
it.
middle again. Yeah, this one.
Oh,
So it was different pieces together,
mm,
and there I am.
and it's
And
so good
I
of you.
stitched it together. Thank you. So I
I
stitched
love
it
this.
together, and oh,
This
you do? Oh, I
uh,
love this one as well. Yeah. This was like a marbling technique with acrylic paint and two neon colors mixed together.
uh,
The results are unpredictable and so vibrant that this is why you keep going back to polymer clay. This is why I keep going back to polymer clay.
I love it. I'm getting goosebumps because it's so beautiful. I love the green and the
Thank
black
you.
together. And I love the
It's
marbling.
very vibrant.
There's
Yeah.
also a technique in painting where I do marbling um,
Mm-hmm.
with resin and all of that. I'm sure people know about it because it's
Mm-hmm.
also all over Pinterest and Instagram. These artists,
Oh
ooh,
yeah.
you've got a lot of beautiful earrings and necklaces
Thank you.
here. Which one is your favorite from the ones that I've showed at the top?
Oh, it is so hard to pick one, but I really enjoy making the hoops there with the tiny hearts.
This one.
And yep, I really enjoyed making that. But I think my favorite ones are my snake earrings. They're very popular with my friends, and the snake necklace when you scroll down.
Ooh, I love this.
Yeah,
Ooh, tell
thank
me a
you.
little bit what inspired you? Why did you, let's talk about this piece. Why did you choose
Wow.
snakes?
It's always a 180 from where the inspiration really started. So my brother had visited Canada and he brought back for me some temporary ink. And I used to love doing henna as well. And I was looking for designs and I thought, you know what? Let me try doing this snake design on my hand. And I was just again on Pinterest. I was looking at really cool tattoos to, try out for myself. And then something just clicked on me, like, let me try doing this in polymer clay, and I did it and it turned out really, it was very time consuming because I would place the scales individually after making my polymer clay canes. And once I was doing it, I was like, you know what? I was born in the year of the snake. I might as make it like an homage to that. And I did a little bit of a video shoot of me wearing the earring, and it timed out really well because when the lyrics go about Eve and the snake, that's when I had taken my hand off and the earring was seen. And my friends really enjoyed that. That's on my different account. So then it inspired me. Someone said, please do a black and gold snake, and I was like, yes, why not? And that's how this piece came about. And this is when I tried the first um, lacquer of shine on it. And since I put the shine on it, this is one of my favorite pieces right on top there.
I love all your designs. I cannot say honestly, some of the designs is absolutely my style, and I can see myself wearing that. I love big earrings. Actually, one
Mm,
lady that I interviewed, she has sent
mm,
me a pair of earrings. and
Hmm.
so beautiful as well. And
Hmm.
I love, because I have a long neck, I can get
Yeah,
away with longer earrings.
that's
But
true.
I mean, nothing stop you. Your designs are endless. I mean, look at these three. They are totally different from,
Yep.
so colorful to just
Hmm.
very, this is like grease colors, right? Blue and white. And then you have the
Hmm.
African type of colors there. Um,
Yes, my friend bought that pair, and she tells me every time she wears it, she gets so many compliments about it, and that just sends me over the moon every single time.
oh, lovely. And look at you here. It's matching your clothes.
Yes, it was interesting that I actually got the color that close to my dress because it's a custom color. So I just went in blindly mixing a bit of blues, browns, and whites, and I ended up with that color. And I was like, it really is spot on. I had to pat myself on the back for this one.
Oh, it was lovely looking at your Instagram account. And please,
Thank
everyone,
you.
support her, um, follow her, order from her. Are you doing worldwide or only UAE?
I am doing worldwide as well because I've had quite a bit of interest coming internationally for me first. I've sold pieces to Russia, to South Korea. I've had interest from Saudi Arabia as well. So I was like, you know what? If the world wants to be my oyster, so be it. So everyone is welcome to buy.
Oh, that's lovely. And thank you so much for telling us a little bit about your beautiful Instagram account
Yeah.
and your products. So, now, what is your short term or your long term goals? Where are you?
Wow, my short-term goals right now are something I'm actually working on, which is to starting my own online store. So it's time consuming to, actually transfer your products onto real life pages, working on the logistics, but that is my short-term goal for now. And I'm also someone who wants to cater to the people. So I listen to my audience when they have something to say. This was actually inspired, the colorway was inspired by someone who replied to one of the polls I hosted on my Instagram. They said try mint and green, so like I'm going to try mint and green. So I've been asked for bracelets and necklaces, so that's the way I'm venturing into right now. And that's short term to put out as much beautiful jewelry as I can for people who want beautiful jewelry from me. And my long term goals is why my Instagram handle says Crio Design House is because I love dabbling with anything design. Pinterest is my holy grail. So every time I see something, I would like to try my own version of it. So it could be something from ceramics to, my own in modest wear. And I wanted to leave the name open ended. So it's Design House for a reason because anything designed would be from Creo's heart, technically,
Mm, why not? Go big
right?
or go home.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So keep that name open for expansion. I like that idea. Absolutely.
Thank you.
So, what advice would you give someone out there that would like to start their own jewelry, like you,
Hmm.
business, handmade jewelry, especially?
Oh, wow. For handmade jewelry, I would say just start. Even if it's any business, start. Starting is the hardest hurdle, but once you're over it, it's so rewarding at the end of it. And never stop learning in your craft. It's always, there's so much to learn, there's so much to share with other people, like minded crafters as well. And it's a very enriching process when you're constantly learning within your craft.
Mm,
That's my advice.
beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. And I also believe in practice makes perfect. So, the more
Mm,
you practice, the better you will become. And
absolutely.
it's like growing a business, right?
Hmm.
You need to have patience. Wait
Oh,
for
yeah.
the moment where you make that big sale. Uh,
Oh, absolutely. It's
great
so
thing.
rewarding. That first sale is very encouraging and very uplifting as well.
Yes.
Like you do have to prepare for failures in terms of your product failing or something going wrong, but these are all learning curves. You
Mm,
just get better with every failure. There's no way to go backwards, and
mm.
in a craft especially. Yeah.
You've got Instagram as
Mhm.
we looked at your lovely page. Share with us your other social media links.
I'm on Facebook as well with the same handle. That's at Crio Design House. These are my two current platforms that I'm sharing on.
Okay. I think
Yeah.
it's sometimes it's good for if you are selling something just to have two good platforms and not
Yes,
overwhelm yourself with too many. It can get
that's
overwhelming.
true. That's true
Yeah.
because right now Instagram, what they're doing is so fantastic with their IGTVs and their reels, which kind of mimics TikTok. So it can get overwhelming. So I want to focus one at a time. And then when I've got myself a handle on things, I can, do more creative videos to put out there. So I'm pacing myself.
Yes. And I think that's a good way to go, especially if you
Yeah.
are starter up and you want to.
Hmm.
Don't overwhelm yourself. That's my advice to women out there.
Yeah,
Just start with
definitely.
Instagram. Instagram is a great platform. Everybody's on
True.
Instagram. I mean,
Hmm.
go on any website these days, you will always see they have an Instagram logo at the
Absolutely.
bottom. So Facebook as well. That is a
Hmm.
very true fact. Facebook is a big social media platform. Now,
Hmm.
you will collaborate with us in the giveaway. You've
I
mentioned
am.
something.
Yes. I have two pairs of earrings that I wanted to put into the giveaway. This is one of my absolute favorite ones purely because of how lightweight it is.
Oh,
It's on the Instagram account as well. It's made with a mix of yellow and opal, so it shines in different colors. I think it's picking it up
I
the
can
light,
see.
yeah?
Oh,
Yes,
beautiful.
it's quite long as well. It's really long as well. But it's so lightweight that when I tested it out, I was like, this is such a great summer wear. You're never going to feel burdened by it. And it's just such a fun pair that I really want someone to enjoy this at best.
Oh,
So
that's
that's one.
lovely.
Thank you. And I'm putting another one. I've enjoyed making this so much, and I've sold a couple of pairs that look like this.
Wow.
This again is gray with a bit of magenta. It has a little bit of shine going onto it as well.
Hmm.
And it's such a favorite among people, especially when I went to the markets, that I have to make more of these. I just have to in this shape. And I do it longer as well if someone wants it, especially custom made pairs. So these two are going into the giveaway from Crio to a lucky
Great.
winner.
Are you going to have two winners or are you going to have one? Two.
I think
One.
I want one lady to have two styles.
Great. So we are encouraging everyone who would
Hmm.
like to win these lovely earrings from
Hmm.
Crio Design to
Hmm.
comment on your Instagram post
Yeah,
and or because you will put this video on your Instagram and
I
also
will.
on the YouTube for the Ladies Enrichment Club this giveaway video.
Hmm.
Thank you so much for the talk. It was so inspirational, and I feel
Thank you.
like doing some earrings now right after
That
this.
makes me so happy to hear.
Yeah, I'm very creative. I love everything
Mhm.
creative, and it's nice
It's
to know.
nice to bond with other creative people as well. Yeah, it's just there's so many endless conversations that can happen here. So this is fantastic. Thank you for having me
Lovely.
here.
Thank you, my dear, and take care of yourself.
Thank you. You too. Stay safe.